Good morning, guys. How are you folks doing? I was just using this to test my volume. I can get rid of it. Anyway, Lerna, Illinois, 3.3 magnitude this morning around 8 o'clock. Yes, Illinois got hit, 3.3 magnitude. A lot more quakes happening. New Mexico is getting ripped apart with earthquakes, swarms in New Mexico. Once again, 3.3 magnitude. Yes, happened in Illinois. Lerna, Illinois. Sorry, it wasn't at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm sorry. It was really early this morning, close to 1 a.m. But still, they got hit 3.3 magnitude. Also, on the border of Mexico, kind of south of San Antonio, 4.3. It's not that far from Texas. It's not on the New Madrid. But there's a reason why I mentioned these earthquakes, because these seismic activities is what's going to trigger more quakes along the New Madrid fault line. Also, more quakes will be triggered on the east coast of the North American continent. Ohio is going to see more earthquakes. New Jersey is going to see earthquakes. Maine, Massachusetts, east coast of Canada over there is going to see earthquakes. Quakes are going to hit close to Quebec, Montreal, Ottawa. These places are going to see quakes. Virginia is going to see quakes. North Carolina will see quakes. More quakes will happen in Georgia, guys. And it's all because of all these seismic activity that's actually taking place, especially what's going on in New Mexico. I promise you, in the next couple of days, week or so, you're going to see earthquakes happening more on the East Coast. Okay? Watch what's coming. I did a video this morning about that star early in the morning that you can actually see before sunrise. Again, guys, something in England, a lot of power. They're having a lot of power disturbances with the electrical power supply, and the reason why is because of electromagnetic disturbances that's happening to our planet, and it's all because of that star that I keep filming for you folks. It's because the gravitational pull from the binary system is affecting Earth, and which is weakening our electromagnetic field, and the poles are shifting. This is why it's happening. So the closer this binary star get, all these chaos is just going to magnify. So that's why I'm preparing you folks to get ready for everything. Once again, nothing has to do with fear, folks. I'm just getting you guys ready. The San Andreas fault line going off. Northern part of California. There's a swarm of earthquake happening in the northern part of California. San Andreas seeing more quakes. Seattle got like 3 earthquakes already in the past maybe 2 days. Vancouver got hit with earthquakes. Swarms of quakes happening over there in Texas. And once again, all the big quakes you're going to see happen in Japan, over there in Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, close to Papua New Guinea. That the part of Indonesia that's close to Papua New Guinea is going to see earthquakes. Big ones, actually. All the big ones are going to happen there. Tonga is where you're going to see a lot more big earthquakes. And there's a country here. I can spell it Vanuatu. Vanuatu, I hope I pronounce it correctly. They're going to see some big seismic activity. And moving all the way to Europe, guys, Greece, Turkey, Italy is where you're going to see most of the big seismic activity. Also, every now and then Romania is going to get hit. But if you're in Europe and you want to know, because I get message from all over Europe, people be like, hey, I'm here in Europe. Is this a safe place to be? I'm traveling there. Listen. If you're nowhere around Santorini, Greece, and Athens, Greece, you're good. If you're in those regions, you're in trouble. If you're taking vacations there, you're going to be in trouble. I'm keeping it very simple here. I'm cutting to the chase, guys. Turkey, yes. If you're close to Istanbul, Turkey, you're not in a safe zone. This is where all the big quakes are going to happen, and also Italy is going to hit Italy. So around Italy and Rome, Naples will see some seismic activity, and they're going to see more of it. Rome also got hit a couple days ago. just to let you guys know, which I thought was extremely interesting. Close to the when they elected the Pope, actually, they had a seismic activity. And once again, a barrage of quakes is coming for Alaska. No, I can't forget about the Caribbean. The Caribbean is going to see a lot of seismic activity. North of Puerto Rico, south of Puerto Rico, that island is going to be surrounded with earthquakes in the coming days. Also, the British Virgin Islands is going to be hit with earthquakes. North of that, it's going to get hit with earthquakes. There's a really big quake coming for the British Virgin Islands, by the way. So I'm gearing you guys up for that. So the Caribbean will see a bulk of earthquakes. And so I'm preparing you folks to get you guys ready, because they're coming and there's nothing we can do to stop it. I'm getting you folks ready so you guys can start doing your own due diligence, preparing yourself. If you live beside the shorelines, you got to always be aware, if you do get a big quake, which can also lead to something like tsunami. So when that's happening, you want to know where to go, and you also want to have a little bug out bag together so you don't have to pack things. You just grab a bag and you go. So the movement is very quickly. These are the things you guys have to start doing and preparing yourself. I really believe everyone should have a bug out bag. And it doesn't matter where you live, because when you start having electrical problem, and if electricity go down, if you're especially in the city area and it's down for 72 hours, you better get away from that, because after 72 hours people is going to get restless and you're going to have chaos. And I want you folks to get ready for this, because this is what's coming and this is our future. Because the more the binary system get to our solar system and to our planet, these are the disturbances we will experience as human beings. Our way of life is going to change, people. We're not going to have this comfort forever, and I'm getting you folks ready for this. So when the change happen, you can handle it peacefully and don't lose your mind like what most folks are gonna do. But if you're preparing yourself now, and once the transition start, you can easily transition to the new way of life, basically, or new reality, because of what's happening to our solar system. This is something that happened every 3,600 years. It's a cyclical cycle that we have, terrestrial humans will have, with basically, I'm trying to choose the right words. Our creator, the race of civilization that created us, the Anunnaki, and they're coming back, because they're coming back on their planet, Nibiru, Planet X, Wormwood, Red, Blue, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. It's also known as the Destroyer in the Colburn Bible, and also in the book of Jeremiah. So once again, the east coast of the U.S. is going off with earthquakes. So just get yourself ready, folks. And also, I'm getting pictures from people that live in Oklahoma and Kansas. Listen up carefully. That are actually finding cracks in their walls. And I said this already months ago, that people need to start checking their infrastructure, because it's going to have cracks in the wall, because these infrastructures are not designed to withstand earthquakes. And when earthquakes are happening now on the scale that is happening, it's going to create infrastructural damage. So I'm now getting pictures in my emails, also inbox of people sending it to me. So thanks again for those for that information, so I can actually share with my viewers to let you know that this is for real. It's happening, and I want you folks to stay ready, because the waves that is coming, we can't stop the waves. We have to learn to ride the waves, and this is the best way we can deal with it. It's our new reality, folks, and it's something, and it's so, I am very grateful to be alive, because people are going to be talking about this moment for thousands of years to come. And I actually lived to witness this. They're going to write books on this that people will read for generation and generation to come. And I'm part of that. So be grateful, folks. Don't look at it from a fearful standpoint. The only way you're going to get rid of fear is by getting in knowledge, the right knowledge. And that is the only way you can drive that out. People that are fearful are people, basically, they're not knowledgeable. They haven't been given the right knowledge. So instead of, preparing themselves the right way, they don't know how. So fear kicks in. So the only way that can get out of you is to get the right knowledge. Get the right knowledge, so fear would actually, leave, and you can deal with it head on and know the right thing to do and the right way to live and adjust yourself. So I hope this information helps. The east coast of the U.S. is going off right now with quakes, and also San Andreas fault line, and also lists where the big quakes are going to be. Thank you for always watching my video, folks. I appreciate it. I love you, folks, and have a wonderful